What's up, guys? Apple Fanatic here, and today is Friday the 15th of April. Time is flying by. Before you know it, it will be May and it will warm out. Welcome back to the bi-weekly tech review. It is the second time I will be doing this, and basically what this is, it is a tech review it is a roundup of all things important in tech. Last week I touched upon, well, not last week, Wednesday I touched upon the over-the-air update of Gingerbread to Android, and now I will be touching upon iOS 4.3.2, what it adds, what it fixes, and of course the whole jailbreak slash unlock deal. Sorry for that. My phone was going off. I don't know if you heard it, but so I'll touch off on what devices are supported, and then I will go to what devices support the jailbreak, and then I will just finish it off by what it fixes. You can obviously see on my screen what it fixes, but I'll go a little more in depth into that. So the devices that are supported are currently the iPhone 3GS, new and old boot ROM, iPhone 4, iPad 1st Gen, iPad 2nd Gen, Apple TV, iPod Touch 3rd Gen, and the iPod Touch 4th Gen. Um, and the iPhone CDMA model also got a bump. However, it will be running a completely different platform, 4.2.7. We're kind of seeing a little separation like we saw on the iPad. It started off running 3.2, and then it finally got put together. So I am assuming for all you iPhone 4 CDMA owners, we will see complete unison at iOS 5. So what it fixes the occasional frozen screen. So basically what was going on was you would be talking to someone on FaceTime, having a Mario conversation, and all of a sudden that person would be talking, but their face wouldn't be moving, or worse, the iPad or iPhone or iPod Touch, the FaceTime, would just completely go blank, which means you couldn't see anything. 4.3.2 fixed this. Supposedly, we'll see in the next couple weeks what it brings. It also fixed a major pain in the butt connectivity with the iPad on Verizon, iPad 1 and iPad 2. It was having issues connecting to the 3G network. So you just spend an extra $100 on your iPad to get the 3G version, and you couldn't even connect. So they know that's a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. But they fixed that at 4.3.2 with the release yesterday. And then, as always, it contains the latest security updates. Don't really know too much about that. Like, I can't really explain too much about that. It's pretty straightforward. It fixed some security issues that they were having. Nothing like amazingly huge. So if you don't rely on unlock and you don't have a jailbreak, go ahead and update. You're not going to notice a tremendous boost of anything, but it also wouldn't hurt to update. However, now, for people that rely on unlock and or jailbreak, this is where you're going to want to pay attention. Don't update. It is currently jailbreakable. However, it is a tethered jailbreak, and I'll get into that in a minute. For people that have used cutmysim.com, it has been confirmed that you can update your device if you don't rely on unlock. If you rely on unlock, not a jailbreak. So go ahead and do that. Obviously, it involves some risk if Apple does find out. You will be unfortunately relocked to AT&T or relocked to Orange or wherever you're at. You'll be relocked to the standard carrier. As for the jailbreak, it is a tethered jailbreak for all devices except iPhone 3GS old boot ROM. If you have iPhone 3GS old boot ROM, you can tell by the date in the first two letters of the UDID, I want to say. Oh, no, the serial, I'm sorry. If it is before the 24th, I think you're alright. It's either 24th or 27th. If it's before that, you're alright and you're good to go. By now, you should know what you have. It's pretty common knowledge if you do any type of jailbreaking or unlocking. So, I currently have my iPod Touch 4th generation and iPhone 4 jailbroken, and it runs relatively well. It is a tethered jailbreak, so that means that you have to plug in your device if you want to reboot your device. Or if you want to respring it, you're fine, but if you want to shut it off and shut it down, you need to plug it back in your computer or Mac, or I should say Windows computer or your Mac computer if you want to reboot. Not a big deal because I don't shut down my devices a lot, but if you install a tweak from Cydia and it requires a restart, you are screwed if you're not near your computer. What else? The it The mobile substrate, it is a little buggy. The springboard, I am running a barrel, barrel the tweak, and it is kind of buggy occasionally, but it's nothing to complain about majorly where I wouldn't want to update. So if you're interested in updating your device to 4.3.2 and jailbreaking it tethered or iPhone 3GS untethered with a boot ROM, you can click on the screen now and I will direct you to a video to do that. Or you can just very simply actually download Redstone. Just follow the video in the description. Actually, it's easy, but it's too hard to talk about right now. So I hope this was informative and helpful. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment in the description. If you want to check out last week's or Wednesday's video, click on the screen now and it will direct you over to the video, or the link will be in the description for that video. Like I said, we are just talking about over the update for Gingerbread, so if you don't have an Android, you can probably ignore that. Or if you want to get informed people, go over there and check out that video. Hope it helped. Like I said, any questions, leave a comment in the description. But for Apple Fanatic, this is me saying peace, and I will talk to you guys later.